Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Michael Football Channel. Heidenheim 0, Chelsea 2. Chelsea defeated Heidenheim, who had same points with Chelsea before the game. Both teams won their first three games. Though Chelsea were ahead in the number one position because of the massive goal difference. Though they got the win over Heidenheim, but it was not an impressive performance. It was not a performance that you can tag world class. Chelsea players, they were playing as if they are playing with the mindset of no matter what we do here, we are going home with a victory. And thanks to Filip Jorgensen, they were able to leave Germany with a win. On another day, if the goalkeeper was not up for the task, trust me, this is a game Chelsea will end up drawing or even losing. They were playing what so many people tagged big man football. There was no aggression. They lost possession so many times, misplaced passes. The Heidenheim players bypassed our defense so easily, especially by their Shelley and Asel Disasi. It was not so impressive performance despite the fact that we won the game and also kept a clean sheet. But for me, it wasn't an outstanding performance from the Chelsea players. The only player that I can single out for an outstanding save, for a job well done, is the goalkeeper Filip Jorgensen, who was the man of the match by a mile. He was just the saving grace. If not for Filip Jorgensen, Chelsea definitely will not win this game. So forget about the scoreline. We won and kept clean sheet. The victory is all thanks to Filip Jorgensen. So in this game, let's outline the performances of these players and rate them from the 11th position to the first position. Let's see how these players performed and see who were the worst performance and those that made the top three in this list. So without wasting further time, let's start with the person at the 11th position, and the person is no other person than Mark Gui. Mark Gui for me is the worst player on the pitch. There are so many times, couple of times, he has opportunity. Even his movement. There is a particular time a ball was played to Mikhailo Modric. Modric was rushing towards the ball. He was with the ball and Magui hesitated. An experienced striker, a striker that is hungry for goal. Once you saw Modric with the ball down that left side, what you will do is to attack the ball. But Modric was there with the ball. It took some seconds before Magui realized that he was supposed to attack the ball. And there was no enough space for Modric to cut back. We ended up winning only by a corner. There are so many instances, both the one the ball was played to him, he was facing the goalkeeper, but he chose to cut back. Magui, for me, is not in the Chelsea level. I'm sorry to say this. He is nowhere near his Chelsea level. So either we send him on loan for him to develop, or this is another case of business buy. But from what we are seeing in the Conference League, Magui is not a Chelsea level striker. Then we move over to the 10th position, who occupies the number 10, and it is another youngster, Cesare Casadei. Casadei, though he performed so well, remember in the preview I talked about Enzo Fernandez not participating in this game, and aside Jadon Sancho, who played over Tyree George, the whole prediction I made in my preview was just correct. So I predicted Casadei to partner Kylian Dusbrough, and we saw it. I cannot say he had a very poor performance, despite the fact that he got a red card towards the end of the game. He misplaced passes just like every other Chelsea player except Tosin Adebayo. We get to Tosin. Casadei won some tackles. He had 86% pass completion. He won 2 tackles and had 1 clearance. He also completed 2 interceptions. grand duels, he won just 3 out of 8 contested grand duels, but he won 100% of his area duels, winning 2 out of 2. So it was not that so poor performance from Cassidy, and he is still growing. So he didn't perform so bad, but his performances were little below average. We move over to the number 9, and the number 9 is Benoit Badiashile, who was so outstanding against Leicester City. But against Heidenheim, though he played out some nice passes, but he returned to the default Badiashile that we've seen. He conceded a yellow card in the first minute of the game that affected his overall performance because he was so cautious not to commit himself so that he will avoid a second yellow. And I can say that the yellow card issued to him by the referee was so harsh. This is just the first tackle, and it wasn't even it wasn't a bad tackle like that. So the referee was so harsh to have given him a yellow card in the first, I think we have played up to 40 seconds. It was so early and very harsh from the referee. As Disasi comes next in the number 8 position, Disasi had 2 over 2 dribbles. He won 0 tackle. 0 tackle. And moving forward, he had 2 clearances. When it comes to grand duels, he won 6 out of 10 grand duels, and he was dribbled past once. He tried his best. Let me put it that way. He tried his best, but it was still not good. But it was still not so good performance from Asel Disasi. We kept a clean sheet, but the clean sheet is not down to the defense. The clean sheet was down to the goalkeeper because many times these players bypassed our defensive line. So Disasi, just like Benoit Badiashile, they had a performance that you can tag below average. Then the next player that occupies number 7 is Renato Viega. Viega had 1 chance created, 2 tackles, and 1 interception. He was playing as the inverted left back, and he helped Kenan Dewsbury-Hall and Cassidy to add presence, physicality in the midfield. He tried his best. He is the 7th player on the list. Then number 6 is Tosin Adebayo. Tosin had a whooping 93% pass accuracy, completing 92 out of his 99 attempted passes. It was okay. Moving forward, he created 1 big chance, had 1 tackle, 2 clearances, and won 2 out of the 3 contested grand duels. Tosin was just okay in the defense. I can say he was the best out of the 4-man defense in the lineup. So Tosin Adebayo gave his best in the team against Heidenheim, though it was just little above average from Tosin Adebayo. Then number 5 is Kenan Dewsbury-Hall. He had 3 chances created, 3 over 4 long balls, 1 tackles, 3 clearances, and 4 over 6 grand duels. He also won 1 out of 2 contested area duels. Kenan Dewsbury-Hall, he had missed games. He mixed so many passes, mistimed his passes. Then sometimes the way he carries the ball is so impressive, and he had a wonderful shot saved by the impressive Heidenheim goalkeeper. So I can say if you are rating his performances out of 10, you can give him a 6.5. It was not so bad from Kenan Dewsbury-Hall. Then the next person on our list is Jadon Sancho, who occupies the 4th position. Sancho, he had 1 assist. So many people will applaud his performances, but for me, I think Sancho needs to be more direct. He needs to be more direct. You can say he is playing for form. He needs to be more aggressive, attack the ball. Despite playing the whole 90 minutes, I can tell you that Jadon Sancho only completed 2 passes in the final third. He made 2 passes in the final third. This is so appalling. He had 1 assist, completed 3 out of 6 attempted dribbles, won 4 out of 7 contested ground duels. I need Jadon Sancho to shoot. I need Jadon Sancho to attack the balls, make decisive passes, just like the pass he gave to Mikhailo Modric. He needs to be more direct, more aggressive, and take shots when necessary. Then the number 3 is Mikhailo Modric, who had 2 chances created, scored 1 goal, 2 over 5 tackles, 5 over 8 ground duels, and 1 over 3 area duels. Mikhailo Modric once again was impressive in the Conference League. I talked about him in the preview, being one of our best players in this competition so far. And I guess Heidenheim, though he wasn't that perfect, but Mikhailo Modric once again scored. He has been impressive in the Conference League. So Mikhailo Modric is the 3rd player on the list. Who is the second? The second player on our list is Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku scored 1 goal, had 3 shots on target out of 4 attempts, but he missed 2 big chances. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but his left shot was saved. He played it so direct to the goalkeeper, and that was the last kick from Christopher Nkunku before he picked up a minor injury that we hope will not be so serious. We are having these congested fixtures in the December, so we don't want any player to be out, and especially Christopher Nkunku, who scored his 11th goal in all competition. He is still the highest goal scorer, so Nkunku needs to stay fit. He was so good against Heidenheim, scored again, making him the first player since Oliver Giroud to score in his first 4 European appearance for Chelsea. He has 5 goals in the competition in 4 games. So Nkunku is the second player, but the first and the man of the match, no other person but Filip Jorgensen, who won the man of the match. He was the man of the match. Very outstanding, the best player by far. The reason why Chelsea won this game, the reason why we kept a clean sheet, he had a whooping 11 saves, 7 saves inside the box, and 5 diving saves. Had 84% pass accuracy. Filip Jorgensen, with this performance, he will be knocking at the door of the Premier League. That's all for my rankings from the worst to the best. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Who is your man of the match? Who impressed you the most? Let me see your reaction about this game in the comment section. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.